Yeah. Y'all watching the Grind Ethiks mixtape show, and I'm your host, Victory, BX Supreme Promoter, basically. Nah, me, nah, I'm Shane, basically. That's right. Y'all want to give a big shout out to two of my brothers. My brother, North from Division X. Today is his birthday, and my other brother, my best friend, Anthony, or Ant Dogs, you know what I'm saying, from the Bronx. Today is his birthday, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. But yeah, man, just want to make a shout out real quick. Yeah, man. We over 40 years old and we still alive up in this motherfucker. Ain't that a great thing? But anyway, man, I want to talk about the things that I accomplished without, having a lot of money. Oh yeah, that's right. If anybody like this episode, please like, share, drop a comment, and when you subscribe. But when you subscribe, ring the bell so whenever I upload new videos, y'all be the first ones to get it. Anyway, oh yeah, big shout out to my supporters, man. Big shout out to my brother Tyrone Parker. You know what I'm saying, representing New York. Um, Big shout out to Wise. I know a lot of Wises. Big shout out to my brother Victorious, who just shot his movie, his romantic movie. Actually, he actually put it out. He put it out. He done it a long time ago. Big shout out to my brother Logic. You know, big shout out to my brother MC War Flat Top. I just interviewed him not too long ago. And big shout out to all the artists out there who who's still doing their thing, regardless of whether they have a lot of money or not. they're still they're still doing what they love doing because you know what I'm saying. We in prison. We in prison, so it's like we got to do something, right? We got to do something. We in a social prison, so we got to do something to occupy ourselves because the world is designed to drive us the fuck crazy, batshit crazy, and I refuse. A nigga like me or a nagger like me, I refuse to go crazy over this motherfucking world and their expectations and their standards. You know, I don't give a rabbit's vagina about a motherfucker's standards. You know, or social standards. But because I'll say this, I'm 44 years old, about to be 45. I still live with my old earth, my mama. I make under 30,000 a year. I got no wife. I got no girl. I got no kids. I got no big house. I got no stinking dog. You know, um, I wish I had a cat. I still resent my parents after all these years. I still resent them for not buying me a pet cat. I love cats. Um, but yeah, why I'm telling you all this is because the world, like I said, the world's designed to drive us crazy, man. And I'm giving y'all a list. A list of things that I accomplished in life without having a lot of money and wins, things I actually W's that I have under my belt, you know, without obtaining a lot of money. Because in this world would drive you batshit crazy and tell you, oh, you gotta be mad successful. You gotta be mad successful and make a lot of money to make your life count. Get the fuck out of here. You know? In this world, who the fuck do we have to impress? What do we the fuck? Who the fuck do we have to be like? You know what I'm saying? Listen, the last time I checked, years ago, the black man is God, or the original man is God. So, so what God am I trying to be? What other type of God am I trying to be? You know what I'm saying? Like last time I checked, there is no mystery God. Anyway, but I'm gonna give you a list because earlier, a few days ago, I done going on a money fast, right? In a weed fast, and for 3 weeks, I haven't puffed no trees, and I haven't gone outside and make no money. You know what I'm saying? Just to clear my mind and just to see how I'm gonna feel without making any cash. Am I gonna be crazy? Am I gonna be impulsive? No. You know. And there was times when I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go outside and make some money and sell some stuff. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna stay home. I just had that feeling just to stay home for 3 weeks. It wasn't planned, it wasn't strategized, it wasn't written down. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay home. I'm just gonna stay home, write my movie scripts, write some jokes. I ain't gonna front, I haven't wrote no jokes, but watch some movies. Fuck it. Put out some episodes, you know, produce some episodes, and that's about it, man. And just, you know, I started changing my diet. You know what I'm saying? Fruits and vegetables in the morning time. That's the rule every morning. Because I'm almost 50 out this motherfucker. I'm gonna be 45. You know, and my grandmother lived to be 107. But anyway, I'm gonna give y'all a list of things that I obtained in my life. And during my 3 weeks fast, I was thinking about things that I actually goals that I actually set in my mind and actually accomplished without having a lot of money. Because people in this world are under the delusion that you need a lot of money for everything, and you don't. One of the goals I had in mind was when I was a teenager was simply just get my high school diploma. That's it, and I got it without a lot of money. When I was in high school, my other goal was to work at a music studio, and learn how to make beats and start making beats on a regular. That's what happened. Some of y'all know the story. When I interned at Power Play Studios, I learned how to use the MPC 60, and I played with the keyboards and stuff like that, and I was actually making beats. And after I worked at Power Play, I was still making beats, you know? I always wanted to work at a power. It wasn't a dream of mine, but I wanted to. In high school, I wanted to work at an actual record label, and I actually did. I worked at Penalty Records as an intern. What else? What else? I actually wanted to throw and promote parties, and I did with my peoples, with my crew of guards called G Life. You know what I'm saying? Um, I actually wanted to work at a music studio, have a station where I work and making constant beats without paying studio time or worrying about coming out my pockets. And that actually happened. That actually happened. You know, my big brother Latik actually built a studio in his crib while we was and then I started making beats on a regular. I lost a lot of them beats. I lost a lot of beats. So there's certain things I obtained without having a lot of money because the world, like I say, is or they're delusional, thinking that you have to have a lot of money for everything. And my mistake was when I was younger, I was waiting for myself to get a lot of money or obtain a lot of money in order for me to make certain moves. But I really didn't need to do all that. I really need to I really need to obtain no shitload of money to make certain moves. No. No. It was I was just being programmed by the 9 to 5 world. Yes, I blame the 9 to 5 world. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 job, but I was in that program. Like I said before, I was out here as a self-employed person running around selling merchandise with the mindset of a 9 to 5er. So even though being self-employed and being a 9 to 5 is not that different, still trading time for money. So I had to get out of that mindset of busting my ass for money. How much how much time and how much I could abuse my body, you know, how much money I could make by abusing my body, you know. That was like a contest in the hood. It's still a contest, in the social world, you know. Fuck all that shit. I'm not trading too much time for shit that has no value like that. Well, has no value at all, you know. Then people will try to lecture me to death. It's like, oh, you got to work hard for this money. Like for example, it's on a Sunday, right? I'm going to the wholesale place to buy my stuff. I wasn't planning to work because I usually don't hustle work on Sundays. Sundays is my days for creativity, right? Writing and stuff like that. And no, I'm not a rapper. Um, but yeah, Sundays is my day, my day that I have for straight creativity. And this guy I was talking to was like, yo, I told him that I'm not gonna make no, I don't we usually hustle on Sundays. And he was like, oh, you must not like no money. You must not like money. Yeah, you're right. I don't like money. Why should I like money? For what? It has no value. It's not even backed by no precious metal. We're playing the fucking game. And people don't understand this shit is a fucking game. It's a game. That's why I don't take life too serious. Life is a game. I take it serious to a certain degree, but half the time I laugh at this shit. I either shake my head like, damn, these people still don't get it. And on the flip side, I laugh. I just be laughing like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's why I decided to write movie scripts, funny movie scripts, comedy shit, to make fun of this world. It's my therapy. And that's why I decided to become a stand-up comedian, because I have to laugh at this shit, you know? I don't care who's not laughing at my jokes. It's just funny to me half the time. So I look back at my life and I'm like, damn, I accomplished a lot of stuff without a lot of money. I went to England, years ago, like over 30 years ago, I went to England with my family. Hey, I didn't spend a dime to go to England. I went to Africa years ago when I was 10 and a half years old. I didn't spend a dime to go to Africa. I traveled to different places. I went to Orlando, I went to Los Angeles. I didn't spend none of my dime. Now, of course, as a grown man, I have to spend my money, my own money now, which I don't mind. It's good to get out of New York once in a while. And let me tell you something. A story. Another thing that I didn't have to buy with money, right? A brother, right? I'm in a train hustling, right? And the brother bought a hat off me, right? OG. I always call him OG because he's an older brother. He's like 20 years, something years older than me, whatever. And he was like, yo, bro, you're a cool dude. And he gave me a pair of jeans, you know? I'm like, I really don't want to carry it. He was like, take it. He forced me to take it, so I put it in my bag, and it was like a faded black jeans. Like, this is some faded shit, but I guess it's the style, right? So I look inside the jeans, and it was a polo jean. It was polo. I don't know if it's real polo, fake polo, but it says polo. I'm like, wow. And the brother he didn't even charge me for this shit. And he just gave it to me after he bought a little hat off me for $2. And he just gave me, I mean, maybe he sold it. I don't know. He looked like a booster. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Because I hate it when people think I'm a booster. So I just don't want to assume. And I'm like, wow. He gave me a pair of polo jeans. It doesn't matter whether it's real or fake. The whole point is the brother gave me a pair of polo jeans, and it was my size. I was rocking it for a minute. I didn't rock outside. I just wanted to try it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I need some. I need some. If I'm gonna rock some polo jeans, I'm not a materialistic ass nigga. But if I'm gonna rock some polo jeans, I need some sneakers with that. You know, right now I got only one pair of sneakers, but I could have more. But I just be depriving myself. But I'm like, wow, that's crazy to me. You know, there's times when people gave me free $20 bills. There's times when people give me $50 bills. Like, yo, here, without buying anything. That's when you know you blessed, yo. When you don't stress the world or you don't live up to people's expectations without you expecting it, people will you're gonna be blessed with more, you know? It seemed like deja vu. It seemed like I spoke about this before. Anyway, that's one scratching my head. Like, but anyway, but yeah, I'm like, and I'm telling y'all, whether you're an artist, entrepreneur, or just random person living this world, do not stress this fucking life. It's all a motherfucking game. It's all a motherfucking game. Don't worry about losing money because this shit is not real anyway. If you're paying your bills on time, you know what I'm saying, and you taking care of yourself and your family, you know what I'm saying, that's great. What else to worry about? Like I said on the previous episode, as long as you got food, clothing, and shelter, nigga, you got everything. You let in the world, you let in the world dictate your life. You watch the news, you watch these stupid rap videos, you watch the drug dealers outside. Nowadays, it's the scammers. You watch all these people and you compare your life to these motherfuckers. You like, damn, I'm not making it in life. What you mean you're not making it in life? You got food, clothing, shelter, right? You're not outside in the streets living with rats and roaches. I know homeless people that's more happy compared to you, and they homeless. Fuck what you don't have. Fuck what you don't have right now. Except for don't go crazy about what you don't have because a lot of us, especially in North America, we go crazy about not having shit that we don't even need anyway. Shit that's gonna depreciate over time anyway. Come on, what the fuck you need? This is what's wrong with Americans. You go crazy about what we don't have, and we think we need a lot of money for shit. We don't need a lot of money for shit. I'm writing a movie right now. I know people with this fucking. I got a llama. I got a dinosaur phone. Anyway, I know a lot of people. I know people that have equipment, necessary equipment to shoot a movie. I might not have to pay them that much money, or some of them might partner up with me, or whatever. I got resources. I don't have a lot of money, but I got resources. You know, I know how to write. That's the main resource, right? Is writing a goddamn movie script. Before you do anything, getting the actors together, the editors and all that shit and getting permits and all that. First thing first, you gotta write the fucking movie. That's the foundation. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't go outside for 3 weeks. You know, because I can't go crazy over this money shit. Right now, I'm on my intellectual property or my IP grind, my intellectual property grind. You know, you know what I'm saying? So this movie is gonna make me money. I don't know how much money, but it was whatever. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm a dice roller. I'm the type of nigga I roll the dice, and whatever number I come up with, hey, I got to accept it. It is what it is. Fuck it. Fuck it. Because this shit is all the fucking game. It's all a fucking game. I'm not worried about if this movie flops and worried about what motherfuckers will say to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about giving a fuck. And you should not give a fuck either. This is why I put out this video. I can't save nobody's life, but I could give you the info and the inspiration to save your own motherfucking life. I could only save my own life. You know? What you want to take? The red pill or the blue pill, nigga? You have a choice. It's not my fucking business. You know? A lot of people in this world is miserable for no reason, and I laugh at this shit because I used to be the same way. I'm like, I'm 45 years old, laughing at my 25-year-old self. I'm like, that's a stupid nigga. For real. I know some of y'all would get offended by me saying my 25-year-old self is a stupid nigga. You see, and that's another thing. I give motherfuckers a reason to get mad because niggas want to get mad at something. Niggas want to find something to get mad. That's a whole nother episode I'm gonna talk about. People just want to be mad, just be mad at something. If I call myself a special ed kid from the 90s, I joke around sometimes about being a special ed kid from the 90s because it's true. When I was a kid, I was a special ed kid in the 90s. And I laugh about that shit. I'm not proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I laugh about this shit because it's nothing. But look how many people will be offended by that. Oh, that's not funny. I used to be in special ed. Nigga, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my experience, nigga. Calm the fuck down. Smoke a blunt or something. Relax. God damn. See, niggas take it too seriously. I don't. Come on, man. That's why motherfuckers be suffering over every fucking thing. Money, relationships, whatever, clothes, cars. And it's nothing to be serious about. Nothing. But victory, I always want my shit. A wise man told me wanting is an illusion. I still don't understand completely what the fuck he's saying, but oh man. You're gonna get what you want. You just can't be crazy over you want, you know? Like success, people go crazy over success, and success is not a big fucking deal. It's not a big fucking deal. You just make it a big deal because you was programmed to make it a big deal. Your parents told you, "Oh, I want you to grow up to be somebody," but you are somebody, and your parents was always somebody, but they fell for the okie doke, so they fed you the fucked up negative programming. Now you grown up, you in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, trying to be somebody, still trying to be somebody. What the fuck are you trying to be? What is that somebody? Oh, I want to be somebody, or somebody that has a prestige job, or somebody that has a successful business. Or listen, it's okay to have a prestige job. It's okay to have a business or whatever, where you make a lot of money or millions of dollars or whatever. But do it for yourself. Don't do it to satisfy other people so they can look at you and be like, oh, that's a successful man or woman. No, that's vanity, nigga. That's vanity. No Last Dragon. Come on, man. Leave that shit alone. Stop. Y'all got to see my other video for those who don't see it, then see it. I made this video years ago. Stop living up to other people's expectations. Stop doing that. Because some of y'all niggas is killing yourself. You're hurting yourself. I tell people, because scientifically, now I'm gonna break this shit scientifically, because I'm a scientist. No, I don't have a stupid degree in scientist or monkey paper on fucking being a scientist. But anyway, everybody in this world has something in their brain called cortisol, you know? And it's a negative chemical, right? That increases through anger, anxiety, worrying too much, jealousy. Well, I don't know about jealousy, but anger, fear, anxiety, you know what I'm saying? Worrying about what people will think about you, being afraid of so-called failing because you don't want people to talk shit about you. But it's not a life or death situation. Or you afraid that you lose money, or you afraid that you're not gonna accomplish your goal. So what if you don't accomplish your goal for today? Life is a game. As long as you live to play another game, then you won already. You're winning. You always winning, but you don't understand that you're winning already. You winning every fucking day. But the problem is you do not know and understand that you're winning every day. You let the world get into your head and tell you that you're a loser. Or tell you that you're not a winner. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, and stop measuring your life according to how much money you have. It's fake. Like I always say, collect assets. Assets. Assets is better than money. Is more valuable than money because when the US dollar go bye-bye, you still gonna need stuff. So stack up on your stuff so you could barter. Whether it's cryptocurrency or whatever, I don't know. You know? But stop worrying about something that's not going to last forever. You got to lower down your impulsive attitude. You know what I'm saying? Your impulsive level. And it's not about having a lot of money. It really isn't. Because even millionaires say it doesn't matter how much cash you have. How much is about how much you invest. You know? So regardless of how much cash you have, that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant to everything. That's why you got to develop happiness inside. Stop trying to seek this in this. Because when you seek happiness in this toxic world we live in, you're gonna be disappointed every day. You could maybe not every day, but you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed because you letting the world tell you, society tell you what you have to look for, what you have to. You know what I'm saying? When people tell me your victory, I haven't seen you're not elevating in life, and I laugh at them. You're funny, you know. Here's a thing. Here's $5. I pay for my jokes. When people make me laugh, I pay them money. That was funny, you know. Next time when motherfuckers say that shit to me, I'm gonna pull out $1 and be like, "Yo, here." I paid for my jokes. That was funny. Make me laugh again. I'll give you another $1. Fuck out of here. So stop letting the world, write a list of things that you accomplish without having a lot of money or without having money at all. Write a list and just knowing so you can know and understand that it's possible to get whatever you want without having a lot of money. Of course, there's certain things that requires having a lot of money, but you got to think the things that you wanted to do, the things that you wanted to experience without having a lot of money. Hey, I wanted to have a girlfriend. There's been times when I wanted to have a woman or women, and so far I had, a few females in my life. Some I messed around with, and two that I actually made my girlfriend. I don't want to have a woman no more. The experience was okay experience. I don't want it no more. But hey, it doesn't mean I don't want no pussy. I still want some pussy, but I don't want to. I don't want to take on the job of having a woman. That's too much of a job, you know. But yeah, anyway, I'm out. If you like this episode of Grind Ethics, you know, um, like, share, comment, and all that good stuff. I'm out. And remember, peoples, I always gotta say this. Tell a friend to tell a friend that is all about the motherfucking grind, basically.